been selected by the students to say a few words.
Welcome. My mom gave me some advice when she learned I'd be delivering the welcome speech today. She found some tips on making a good speech. She said 3 things, Jesse. Keep it short, keep it funny, and don't make it about yourself. So I have titled my speech, 101 Ways to Be Awesome Like Me. I'm honored to be addressing you for graduation. Parents and families, I cannot imagine how proud you must be of these kids. The amount of patience and sacrifice required to raise these young adults is tremendous, and I applaud you for your work. Graduates, this day is about you, and you should be proud. But the parents and families in this crowd have hitched their own dreams and hopes to you, and your success is just as important, if not more, to them as it is to you. Speaking for the teachers, it is a bittersweet thing to say farewell to these graduates. These students have been entrusted to us for us to instill in them the knowledge and the skills that they will need as they go out into this crazy world. We've watched them change from young and clueless freshmen to confident and clueless seniors. I had most of these kids when they were sophomores. It's a particularly special age in the development of teenagers. That word sophomore comes from 2 Greek words, sophos meaning wise and moros meaning foolish. There could not be a more appropriate term for that age without cursing. They're just weird. Getting to see them as seniors and for them to recognize their own maturity and their own personal growth has been awesome. As my Washington State history class this year and my CWP Contemporary World Problems class knows, this year I've tried something new in class. Every Friday we do a life lesson. We talk about everything from credit cards to simple acts of kindness, from love and war to jury duty, more recently. I do this for my sophomore classes as well, but I notice that these seniors take a little more interest in these life lessons. They lean a little closer and they ask more questions. You see, you guys realize that you're right on the edge of the precipice and you are about to be very ceremoniously kicked off of the cliff. And you're grabbing whatever you can to help you on your journey, and you're thinking this cap and gown might not be enough. So I've condensed all the important bits into one final life lesson. 7 intangible things that you might use to help you along your way. Some of them I stole, some of them I created. If these things sound like they're coming straight off of a Dove chocolate wrapper, they might be. And I've tried to follow my mom's advice to keep it short, funny, and not completely about myself. I love you, Mom. So here goes. The first one is love. We might as well start with the hardest one, right? It's pretty simple, really, though. The secret to being loved is to love others. When you're feeling rushed and stressed and when you're feeling small, just think about all the people that love you. Look around you today. It's an amazing feeling and it's free. Number 2, kindness. My wife works at the hospital on the hill back there, the big building. And one day, on her break, she went to go pick up a cup of coffee. And she brought one back from Starbucks for her coworker, because she's kind. But her coworker didn't want it. She said, I don't drink coffee in the afternoon. That's weird for me, because I drink coffee 100% of the time. But my wife wanted to find somebody to take that cup of coffee. So she went around the unit, she was asking other coworkers, nobody wanted it. She works with kids on the pediatric floor, and so it wouldn't be right to give it to the kids. So instead of wasting it, she went across the hall to the next unit over. She went to the oncology department, cancer. A woman walked out the door as she was coming in, and my wife said, would you like a cup of coffee? The woman stopped, she took the coffee, and she started crying. She looked up and said, that's the nicest thing that has happened to me all day. My wife never knew her story. She didn't know if she was a patient or a visitor. She didn't have to. The point is, be kinder than is necessary because everyone is fighting some sort of battle. Number 3, exercise. Your PE and fitness teachers are onto something. Chances are pretty good you'll be living an awfully long time. Take care of your body. Walk, stretch, run, play a sport, do yoga, Zumba, whatever. You'll sleep better at night, you'll have less stress, you'll be happier, trust me. It's proven by science and old people who say over and over again, I wish I would have taken better care of myself when I was younger. Number 4, work hard. There are those who will tell you that if you're doing what you love, you will never work a day in your life. It's a lie. If you are doing what you love, you should be working your hardest if you're going to be doing it right. For most of us, what we love the most is napping and lounging around, right? But that job is pretty much dominated by cats, and the pay's not good. So what if you don't know what you love? What if you're sitting there going, I don't have a dream, I don't have a passion? It's okay. For you, I advocate passionate dedication to the pursuit of short-term goals. Micro-ambition, it's been called. Work like mad on whatever is in front of you, and chances are the next goal and opportunity will become apparent to you. Number 5, have fun. I was talking to my son Max about opposites the other day. He's 4. I was trying to teach him the concept of opposite. I was throwing words at him. I'd say tall, short, open, closed, big, small. And then I asked him, Max, what's the opposite of old? And he looked at me without skipping a beat and said, fun. And like you, I laughed. And like all of you, I got a little depressed. Because I realized that he equates most old people with a life of working and not a life dedicated to his #1 priority, which is having fun. Now this might seem to contradict my last life lesson about working hard, but you still have to fill your life with joy and laughter. This does not and will not always come to you. Instead of complaining about it, create happiness. Be a joy bringer. You are the one who has to make the situation fun. Chances are good that while you're helping other people in their pursuit of happiness, you'll enjoy yourself as a side effect. Number 6, courage. Sometimes the best life lessons come from children, and again, this is from one of Max's books that he picked up at the library the last time we were there. It's called Courage. I'll read a part of it to you now. By Bernard Weber. There are many kinds of courage. There are awesome kinds and everyday kinds. Still, courage is courage, whatever kind. Courage is riding your bicycle for the first time without the training wheels. Courage is nobody better pick on your little brother. Courage is being the new kid on the block and saying flat out, hi, my name is Wayne, what's yours? Courage is being the first to make up in an argument. Courage is the bottom of the 9th, tie score, 2 outs, bases loaded, it's your turn to bat. Courage is breaking bad habits. Courage is sending a Valentine to someone you secretly admire and signing your real name. Courage is deciding to have your hair cut, especially if you're not sure it will grow back. Courage is exploring new heights and depths. Courage is starting over. Courage is holding on to your dream. Courage is sometimes having to say goodbye. And courage is what we give each other. Number 7, this is the last one. Be awesome. That word awesome is used a lot. It's thrown around in a lot of our general conversation. It means, according to the dictionary, to inspire a feeling of overwhelming admiration. It's a powerful word. I feel like as a history teacher, I'm kind of expected to pull out some sort of obscure and memorable quote from a historical person to close this thing. And the only quote that comes to my mind is probably the easiest one that I can remember, and it's attributed to Abraham Lincoln. He might not have actually said it, but I like it anyways. It goes like this: whatever you are, be a good one. Now, as a friend of English teachers, I feel obliged to bring that quote into the 21st century. The word good is possibly the most hated word of an English teacher, am I right? There's a lot of other words that you're probably supposed to use to convey that message. And I think if Honest Abe was here, he would update this quote. So I'm gonna do it for him. Here you are, class of 2014. This is your final bit of advice from Abraham Lincoln, as edited by me. Whatever you are, wherever you go, and whoever you become, be awesome. Congratulations and thank you.